Hi, it's Aidan. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a few things. This is one of them that I'm doing today. I'm also showing you a different. This is totally different. I haven't finished those off. These are finished. They're not finished, but I'll show you how to do those. It's easy to do, so you probably can see how to do it. And these are the ones similar to the ones I fussy cut about 2 years ago. I've got a whole video on that, but you can find it if you like. I don't know what it's like. I think I probably did edit back then, but I'm not sure. Okay, so that is and then when you see how bad they look really bad, don't they? But when you fussy cut them, they look amazing. Or fussy tear them even, they look amazing. I could add leaves as well, which I did on the other ones. Okay, and then there's this, obviously just beautiful as they are. I'm going to reduce that and make it into cards because I love doing that. That's my thing at the moment. And you could also, I suppose you could use it on actual cards, couldn't you, as well? Things like that if you want to do a certain size. Yeah, so hey, fun. Right then, so I'll go and do those. I'm just going to put these away. So give me a thumbs up, thank you so much. And also, thank you so much if you've subscribed to my channel as well. Okay, that's amazing. And yeah, I don't know how to, oh yeah, there we go. And then I've got papers on Ko-fi. I might even put this one on. Forgot to get about 10. I'm going to put them all on at once, I think. Okay, I don't know how many I've got at the moment to put on. Okay, so let's go and I'll show you how to do these today. Okay, you can see this okay because I've had to shut the blinds because it's like Sunshine City outside, which is lovely. But when you're trying to film a video, you just got this massive city line in the... Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm going to use... Right, so this is, what I'm using here is, I did a thing with the middle button, so middle button type. Okay, you can use book page obviously, but I thought middle button type so I can copy it. Because it's from Word, and obviously I don't see why you can't do that from Word, really. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can, surely you can. And also, let's think what else. And then what I did was took a page of it, I scanned it, took off the edges so we're completely off the edge, so it's really right to the edge because I like to see that. And then just printed them out, and I printed out on 120 GSM paper, £45, something like that. It's quite nice and you know, soft and thick. Okay, so it might be £45-ish, somewhere around there. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do now is do some flowers on this because that's what I want to do. Okay, now I'm using hopefully opaque colours, which are going to be these. And what I've done I have done before is mixed acrylic, gouache and Liquitex. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to get the brush loaded with red, and then I'm going to try and dip it in another colour, like yellow for example. Okay, and that's mixed them a bit, but it's quite empty. Says I. Can you see that? Right, so now I'm going to make some flowers using this. I'm doing it big. So I'm doing 5 petals, okay, sort of like this. As you can see, it comes round the... So you've got the yellow at the edge now. I suppose I could have put the yellow. And then another colour, for example, green. Let's have a bit of green in that. And I'm going to put some green in the middle, just to give it a bit of a... There you go. And then I'll dip some yellow do some dots with the thick brush, or you can do smaller brushes. Anyway, that's quite nice, that, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what the sort of things you can do. And I thought it'd be nice on this. I could do lots and lots of, like I've done it before with smaller brushes, and Ivy said to me, was it the, what's she, the, something atelier, crafting atelier, something like that. Crafters, she'll probably tell me, she'll probably correct me if she sees it, but something atelier. Another thing I suppose you could do as well is go around the edge in a black or something like that, or a darker colour. Still warm in it. I've got the window open. Right, let's have a look what else we've got. Oh, is that not sure what that is. That might be just gouache actually, so I could use just gouache as well. Gouache is opaque, so it's often used in, yeah, there you go, look, that's very watery at the middle, and so you've got like a graded effect there, which is great, isn't it? And I'm going to, I think the sun's going to have a shower in a minute. Yep. It's gonna say to me, Mom. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so that's another one there, and that's another one here. I've got other ideas for flowers as well, so I might do those. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to put some little green bits in the middle. I don't know why I'm whispering. Little green bits in the middle, yeah, like that. Yeah, so I'm using a massive brush, as you can see. It's a Royal and Langnickel, size 18. It's got a crown there, look, there you go. Royal and Langnickel. Let's see how it'll do if I use, because I've got all sorts of colours here, so I could use watercolours, see how that works as well. Because I've got, I've not found my still haven't found what I'm looking for. My pack of watercolours. I'm going to see if I can add some orange to the yellow. Oh, it's got red on it as well, look, probably from previous. Let's see if I can keep that around the same way. There we go. Yeah, and I could add some sherbet, which is a colour from Inktense. That's good. And we've got sap green in the corner over there. Yeah, I'm not rinsing my brush very much, but that's just me. I'm going to that's a local word. There you go. See how beautiful these are. I wanted a page of flowers and I can't remember why now. I was actually making them and I was going to stick them on. I still could do that actually, but I can't remember what I was doing. Let's get that watercolour. Watercolours you're supposed to use, build them up. Oh look, red. Where's that from? Can you see that? Oh, yeah, I think you can. Put some sap green. That is watercolour. I don't know actually. Yes, it is actually. It's watercolour because that's the magenta I've got for watercolour. Don't know where I got that from. Oh, looks like it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not supposed to use them like that. But hey, I think you can do what you like if it's your own stuff, can't you? This is supposed to be clear water. Can you see that? It's supposed to be clear water, yeah. But it'll be okay. I'm going to try it now and make with these, because you can add water to those. Should we try and make a purpley colour? No. Yeah, that's a really trying to make a neutrally purpley colour. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's like a blue. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to just make a page of this actually. Add a bit more red. It's supposed to be. I assume there's supposed to be colours you can mix. I'm not sure. It's a bit more purple. Could add a bit of watercolour to it and get a proper purple, because I've got a magenta is the colour you need for mixing. Magenta, cyan, lemon, all colours of the rainbow. That'll do. They'll do. Right. Yeah. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Right, let's get some. Let's do a middle. Let's do a yellow middle there. See if it'll let me do it. And this one. So it's gone green because of the blue. It's fine, isn't it? And then we could perhaps even do some leaves. Let's do some leaves as well. That's a nice sort of very neutral, isn't it? You want to add a bit of, if you want to make a proper green leaf, we could have to, I don't want to put, I want some, I love neutral colours. Love them. But I also love brights, but neutral. If you want to make a more green, more leafy green, just add a bit of, I'd add a bit of magenta to that. It will bring it out as a more botanical leaf. Right, then let's get. I could perhaps just no, I won't. I won't. I'd actually paint one so it's like that. Yeah. Even add a bit more. Even add a bit more. It's fun doing this, you know, just sitting here painting these. I'm not sure if I can add red. I don't know if red would do it. It might. It looks the same colour, doesn't it? Exactly the same colour. So I don't know why I bothered to add that. You know, let's add a bit of. I'm going to add a bit of magenta from the watercolours. There we go. Let's see if it has come up, because sometimes oh no, that's gone up to a purple now. Well, let's make another flower then instead. Oh yeah, there it is. Look, green underneath. Let's make a flower instead. I suppose you could let them dry and then fill in the middles, couldn't you? Wait a minute. I'm going to add a bit of that sort of. Oh dear, got the yellow orange next to it. Actually, yeah, do that. Well, that's more green. Right, let's have a go at. Yeah, I mean, a few years, 2 years ago, when I first started the channel, I did make a video on watercolour flowers. I mean, I could do that. I could show you them, what I did, and when I fussy tore them, they looked absolutely amazing. I was thinking if I did it on the book page type thing as well, that might do something to that. So I might do that in a minute. This is the script version of it. Not necessarily mean to say the same thing. You try and read it. It's not a story at all. In fact, it's very dodgy sometimes. It's dodgy in parts. Right, it's nothing to do with me. I think to myself, I haven't had a visa. It's going on about visa at some point. Right. I have had a visa years ago, but not for ages. Oh yeah, like that. Oh yeah. So you can do this all over. You can make a pattern if you want as well, and just do a whole. But what I'm thinking doing, you know, I like to reduce them right down, and make a little cards with them, which is probably what I'm going to do with this. But I'm going to try and add some more red to that green, see if it'll make it. Oh no, it's going to make it more red now, isn't it? Or purple. Oh, it's a grey. Yeah, so I've got a grey leaf there. Add some green back into it. If you do it with watercolour, with magenta, and yeah, say you're making you want a natural looking green, so it's gone that again. If you're making a natural looking green, you want yellow, blue, or you want lemon, cyan, and then add a little bit of magenta, and it'll be perfect. But obviously these aren't those colours. Add a bit of that. Let's try it. I might make a flower with this one. I'm going to change the paper. I'm going to make a flower with green and magenta. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, I like that. Right, I might come after and doodle over these. Also, if I'm going to make it into a card, you know, one of those little cards I like to do, reduce it, I might put little patterns in between as well, like flowers, or little, yeah, we can do that, can't we? Oh yeah, you see that? I'm just idly adding bits, just doing what I feel to do. You don't have to have the same. I mean, I'm using all sorts of different paint, but I do. Let's got a bit of green, a bit of yellow on there. Let's get a bit yellow on the end of this, and so it's on the lid. This is actually on the lid, so I've got. I'm dipping the paint in different things. Trying to keep it the same way. Oh yeah, look at that one. You see that one there? Can we see this one? Yeah, I love it. Yeah, because I dipped the end in yellow and dipped the some of it in some on this. That's the lid of my thing. Oh, got an orange there. Let's do the orange. Let's get some orange on it, and let's get some yellow more in the middle this time. See if I can do that. Let's make a really colourful flower and get some blue at the end. Oh, I'm doing that. It's fun, isn't it? Yeah, you have fun. You have fun, yeah. I mean, don't just watch me. Get your stuff out. Right, there we go. Oh yeah, look at this. So you can do that with this. I mean, you can do it with other size brushes as well, but obviously I want to show you so you can actually see it, and they're nice. I mean, that shows that up really. So let's get some colour on that one. I'll put a bit of yellow on it that way around. I'm trying to get it at the end as well. Such fun. Yeah, it's loads. You won't if you find it's fun watching me, do it yourself, and then you'll see how much fun it is. Just to put colour down on paper like that. If you can see that, I'm saying, you know, I'm telling you about these things, and then it's a mile away and you can't see it. Again, I'm going to add some red. Let's have a, why don't we have some blue? I mean, I don't often use blue in journals, but I ought to make a blue journal just for that reason. Yeah, I've got blue on the end of that now. Took me a while. Oh, there it is, look. Not necessarily coming on, is it? Not very well. We're going to add a bit. Yeah, you can do that as well. If you don't get it on the first time, just add a bit to the end of the brush and do it a second time. Right, okay. I'll show you how to do that. It's running. Look, oh well, it's running away. Yeah, yeah. I think sometimes these might need a bit of an edge on them. I'm going to let's move that a minute. Just a minute, so I can just show you what I'm going to do with this. Is possibly do so. I'm using the same brush, it doesn't matter, because you can do things like that. Just draw like it's if you can't think, oh, I can't draw a 5-petal flower, just think it's like this. You've got a head, so elongated head, 2 arms in the air, and just 2 legs apart like that. See, that'll do as a flower, and that's fine. So, and then you should be able to adjust it so that it comes more like that. Okay, can we see that? I'm just making sure you can see that, because yeah, and I'm going to try and do different colours. I'm not just going to do dark green and blue there. I'm going to add something else. Let's add a bit of yellow to that. Yellow, that's what we say around here, yellow. It's yellow. Yeah, yellow. Yeah. You go, teach you the Nottinghamshire accent. No, we're not very strong. We're not very strong around here at all. It's a very weak accent, really, compared with some places. You've got like Liverpool and Newcastle. Oh, and Birmingham can be. Yeah, Birmingham as well. Yeah. And somebody, you know, I was thinking, somebody did mention they'd ask somebody. It was Carol. She'd ask somebody where the accent came. You know, why we had so many different accents in such a small area, and we don't know. Hold on. In fact, sorry about interruption, but this is what I did. Look how badly painted they are, but they look amazing. I think they look amazing like this. They look like it's from a faded book, doesn't it? So that's what I achieved. That's watercolours, and very, very muddy sort of watercolours. So I think they make a great flowers. I don't know if I've got any more in here, or is it just those? Oh, there's a little rose there I did. That's my type I've done. I've got that somewhere. And then there's a couple here. Oh, and that one, look, just in the corners. And they're reduced. They're reduced. Probably via, yes, it is on Word actually, yeah. And there's that one. So that's my 6x12 journal made out of 6x6 papers. Yeah. Yeah, so they've yep, there we go. One other thing you can do on here, if you did the similar thing, is, what are you doing? Doing that cute noise where they go. Right, I don't know if you heard that. Oh, usually when they're really happy. Hopefully he's really happy. Yeah, going out later, yeah. So little, looks like, yeah, little zeros. Or you can do it like that, yeah, like that. You don't have to do the full thing, you can do it like that, which makes a different... If you can hear me through the lorries, yeah. So the windows open because it's warm. Yeah, we've got a lorry park at the end of the... It's very... Yeah, things like that. There you go, lots of those. That would look great small, but obviously I've got to finish it off. So I'll finish that off later. Right, I'm going to show you how to do those ones with the... Look at that. It doesn't matter. I'm not bothered about that because that adds to it sometimes, doesn't it? Right, I'll put that there. I've got that one. But I'm going to use the... I can't remember how I did this now. Oh yeah, what I would have done, right, is I'll use watercolours, shall we? I use watercolours. I've got some... Yeah, I've got some greeny yellow now, even though it's supposed to be yellow for the middle. So this is what... In fact, let's do it into there. And we can probably... Let's see if we can make it non-muddy. I don't know, it might not work. Just did it on watercolour paper really, but I'm going to do it on this because this is under, as I say, about £45. Say, I think that is right actually, because I think I've worked it out before. Let's get some orange. Oh yeah, orange. I like my orange flowers that I did, and I did 4 petals, I think. So I'm going to put some orange in my palette and add some water to it. Says I. Trying to be doing it properly, and so put some orange in as well. I might use a smaller... I think I used a smaller brush, so let's get a smaller brush. Yeah. And let's get... Me and you get a smaller brush. Let's do that size. This is from this very small set actually, number 6 from the Wild. So whatever that is. I'm not sure how to... So what I did was, I'm not sure how I did it. But let's see. I don't think it matters if it runs because you get that effect, don't you then? So you get like this. That's number 1 petal. I'm going to do 4 petals. Opposite side the same. Okay, and that's done it really thick for some reason. And then same here. Let's see if I can get it to run a bit. And then there. Come on, run a bit. There's your flower. That's the sort of thing I've done all the time in those fussy torn flowers. And then I've probably added, I don't know, I might have added some, let's get some watercolours. What have we got? I'm adding a bit of blue, I don't know. I'm going to add some flecks of blue there. So can we see what I'm doing? Because I know I put my hand in the way half the time, so if I do, shout at me. Yeah, she's got to shout at me, you know. Otherwise I won't be able to hear you. Right, so there's that's the sort of thing. And also, what else I might have done is, I don't know what colours these are. I don't know what colour that is it? It might be Payne's Grey or something. And put some little dots and things. Or we could do that in white. I'm not sure if I did it in white. Did I do? I can't remember if I did it in white. Oh yeah, I might have edged it in something, definitely. I might have put something round it, because I think it looks nice then. I think. Alright, okay, so let's do another one. Let's go. Let's get some green yellow. Let's get some yellow in the middle. Yeah, right. It's supposed to be yellow. Let's see if I can get some. It's because I've put my brush on it, you know, and added water. You can rinse your brush. I'm too lazy to rinse mine, so Yeah, that's a bit muddy and thick for watercolours. But hey, I don't even know. I'm not a watercolour painter, as you can tell. I like gouache, and let's do a red one. So if it's going to run, it's going to. Oh, what colour's that come up? Oh, it's like a dark green. Okay. Oh, and then there's magenta mixed in it. Okay, and it's all. So that mixing with that, that's mixed in with that. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that's come up purple now. I have got it. That's because I've got green on the brush and I didn't really rinse it. Don't worry about it. Let's go for it, and this makes some pretty grungy and flowery things like this. And then what have we got here? Payne's Grey, is it again? I think it's Payne's Rift, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. So I'm not doing that, I'm going like this. Yeah, you shouted at me, didn't you? I heard you. I heard you that time. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That sort of thing. See? That sort of thing. And then you think, oh, it looks like nothing. It looks terrible. What am I doing? And then when you tear them out and fussy cut them and fussy tear them out or cut them out, they look amazing. Yeah, it does. It looks really nice. I'm going to do. Let's get a nice. Let's try. I'm going to attempt to do a bright one now. Let's add some. We can do circles as well. You can do this for the petals, and then another one there, and then another one here, and another one there, and then you get some. Let's get some. Turn that green again. In the middle like that. You might like that method as well. That's another one. Yeah, you think, oh, that looks like nothing. Oh dear, I've made a. You haven't, because yeah, you trust me. Yeah, that's a nice muddy, very, very thick watercolour. You're not supposed to use them like that, I know. You're supposed to build them up, but I'm using them like gouache or acrylics. I see. I can't do it, can I? I can't do watercolour paint. I think you've got to have some sort of patience, which I haven't got. Yeah. There you go. See how badly they do, but you know, well, as I say, they look great. Right, I'm going to in a bit. I'm going to definitely come along when these have dried with something around them. So look great, don't they? Let's try some small. Let's do some small ones on here. Chopping and changing. Here we go. Right, I'm going to do some small ones on here with this. Let's try some. I'm going to dip my brush twice. Let's try it. Yeah, it's such fun, you know. I mean, you're probably thinking, oh, I hope you're not bored, because I love those. Yeah, there we go. Oh dear, look at that. So you can do that with any size brush. There we go. That's great, isn't it? And I'm going to put one over there as well. So I should be able to copy these. It's not, cause that's obviously my own type. My own words. Which is very important. Right, I'm going to. I could use paint. I've got some white paint there. Let's use this one in my arms anyway. I'm going to add some. Right, so what I can do is add some, this is, I'm using gouache and acrylic mixed on here, a mix, it's already done, out the little, those acrylic gouache. I mean, I notice some channels don't even tell you what paint they're using. They show you what paper, but what paint they're using. Yeah, there you go. So I was thinking to myself, what paint are you using, not what. Come on, tell me. And then you can do little dots, little dots around the edge and things like that. And then you can come along with some black pen. Where's my special black pen? Is that one? No. There's a brown Sharpie here. Let's see how we do with this. Well, I want not. Oh, there it is. It's over there. But I just use the brown Sharpie for now. Okay. I might put a few flecks in as well. Yeah, that sort of thing. That where you've got see, that makes that into a really pretty flower now. Okay. And well, it does anyway. Look. Let's get this one. Another thing you can do on, I don't know if you can do it on all printers, you could scan that and then fade it out and use that as a journal page. I don't know, I suppose you're on Word, you'd be able to make that into double journal page, I suppose, I don't know. And then scan it, and then I don't know, you might not be able to scan it, it might not turn out so strong, the colours. Yeah, so perhaps not. Right, let's get that. Yeah, you've got some new art glitter glue. Right, so oh, let's use white. Make sure after it you've got get interruptions galore, even from the post. Right. Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? I don't know, white does something, doesn't it, to the... I mean, I can use a white pen, but I don't know, I seem to be running out. I use them that much. Yeah, that buzzing, that's my son in the shower. I told you he was having a shower, didn't I? I knew it, I knew it. There we go. So that's another one we've done. You see, you can do things like that and make them into actual pretty flowers. Is that right? Well, I'm looking on one, aren't it? It's this one. Look, that one. Yeah, that one's a pretty flower, but it's not done yet. Let's do so. What I'm going to do on here is some circles. I think I did circles on the grid. Yeah, I did on the other one, but let's do some more circles. It's tiny brushes, locked mini brushes. Yeah, we can do some of those flecks like that. Just push the brush out. You can turn the page around if you like as well, so that you get the leverage to do it. There we go. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That one worked out really well. Do some more circles on the edges. Told you, there's 4 things you do with doodles, and I'm even doing with a brush, and that is lines, dots, circles, and blobs. Yeah, so I can put that one like a blob there. There you go. I'm not doing those lot of what do you call those circles? They're a bit like animal print, isn't it? There you go. There's a, do that again because that decided to fade out. Let's put some more on. There you go. Yeah, I did try, didn't I? Yeah, let's do that around the edges so I could do that. 2 little curly whirlies. Okay, so that's basically line, then blob, then little dots or blobs if you like. Yay! And there's no reason why you couldn't add a bit more colour if you like as well. I'm going to define the edge with some black. I'll use my black pen this time. I'll show you which one it is. You probably, if you're familiar with this, you'll know. This is from Michelle Sharp, Creative Cove. She gave me that idea of using one of these rollerball, which work on watercolours. Very good idea, that, isn't it? And then you can, I don't know, if you want, you can do some little. There we go. How about that? That's sort of basically done it to each one. Let's do some more on these. There you go. I can do some. You do what you feel. You don't have to. Oh, that might look nice with this, or that might look nice with that. And let's finish this one off with this black pen. Oops, getting stuck on the page there. It wasn't a glitch on the recording. I mean, there was a video I did the other day. People might not have got to the end. I was thinking, I hope they haven't, because it went on to another one and it messes about. So it looks like there's a massive glitch because I didn't know where to put the finish it off. Anyway, there you go. Right, so that could benefit from a white, couldn't it? Where did I put my whites here? You know, the whites you can use. I've got some Copic opaque white. Got some gouache. This is acrylic and gouache mixed. There we go. I've already said that, I know, but yeah. There we go. I could even do that lot. If I want to, and I could come around the edge with a. Let's see if I can do it without touching the white. Yeah, right. There we go. That sort of thing. You can even make the petals more petal shaped by coming out and doing it like that. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of yellow in the middle there. Let's do that. Let's attempt. Come on, yellow middle. There we go. And put some little yellow lines at the top there like that. Yeah, blobs or lines, whatever you like. Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Right, so there's that. Hopefully that'll give you some ideas, and we can finish off these as well by using some, I don't know, whatevers. Let's just do a few more of these. Okay, I've got some. We can do some little. I don't know what I did on the other ones. I don't know. I should have looked, shouldn't I? But there might be things like this on there. You can, yeah, you can see there's type through it, which is good, isn't it? I mean, I'm able to copy this, so right, let's put some. We could just do straight. Yeah, just outline it with what you like. There we go. But you don't have to. Okay. What I could do actually, instead of doing that first, I could do the black first. Then I can colour in with the. And then it's going to be more perhaps easy or finished off looking when I've done the white, and otherwise I've got to wait for the white to dry. Let's do a bit of that around the edge. Yep. Because I'm going to add white to all of them, yeah. Right, so we can add some white again on here to make it more white. Yeah, white over the white. Yeah, like this. Around the edge, yeah. Another thing I suppose you could add is Nouveau drops. I've got some different type of Nouveau drops as well. I don't know whether they're by Ranger, are they? I don't know. I don't even know. I think they might be downstairs. I know one is definitely downstairs. Yeah, they are. The Ranger. I can see it in my head. Right. Got some black and white ones. Come on, dear. No, we're not covering you up. As you can see, I haven't done them neatly at all, so if you can't do them neatly, don't worry. If you can do them neatly, I wonder what they'll look like. Yeah, well, but I can't do them neatly and I'm not bothered. And that's it. Okay, and I'm enjoying it, so really enjoy doing this sort of thing. But I thought I'd do an arty one again because people seem to like those, and so, you know, and you encourage me, you know, by what you say. So if you do, I do hope that yeah, I'll have to put some on. I think I've got some on playlists, all the arty ones, yeah. Right, and I know I'm talking really quietly and everything, but that's because it's quite a relaxing thing and people might want to relax, yeah. They don't want to shout. I mean, I can do shouty, yeah, if I want. But no, I'm not doing shouty and I'm not doing loud. I'm just doing gentle. See, I'm doing this again, aren't I? Instead of putting the black on first, I'm putting the thingy on first, white. Right then, so yeah, gosh, I'll show them close up again in a minute. I will say I can finish these off and they will look amazing on a card. I'll probably show you the card. I don't want to show the card at the end of this video, or make a little extra one like I did before. Okay, you can do yeah, like that, yeah. If that was a bit lighter, that'd be a lot better. Right, so let's get a nice, let's do that, let's, we'll do these, 4 of these, in 4 of those. for you because I thought that would be nice to just finish off. Okay, so if you might have seen me dipping my brush in white, and then where's the one where I added that black? Is it down the bottom there? I can't even remember where it was. Oh, there's one with I've added red and pink. Yeah, I dipped my brush in white and then just dipped it in black at the end. That might be in there, yeah, there they are. Yeah, so that's what I did for those. You might see me doing that. So I thought I'd better let you know what I did for that one because that's quite a good one. Okay, and then I can possibly add a few more so those animal print things. Okay, like this. So they're basically just two curvy lines, aren't they? One that way, then one that way. And if you noticed, I just added some little ones at the bottom there because I thought, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I like to be inconsistent sometimes, and it doesn't matter. I could also fussy tear them out or fussy cut them out as well. But I think I'm going to make them into cards. I could do that because what you could do is make them into little cards using Word, and then perhaps make them slightly bigger, then fussy cut them out or leave them that size and do matching things. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I might show you them in a minute or not, depends how long this video is going to be. Better stop because it starts to fix onto another one. Okay, and I'm just going to introduce the end now. Right, and so thanks so much for watching today. I hope you give me a thumbs up for this, and also if you've got this far, that is, yeah. And also if you subscribe to my channel, thank you so much. I'm going to do a few of them. I'm going to see if I can think of a few more painting ones to do because people like those, and because I'm doing them for basically journals or anything. Basically, my channel's aimed at junk journals, but anyone could obviously have fun. And what else can I tell you? Oh, I've got papers on Ko-fi. I mean, I could put things like this. I mean, that's not, as I say, that's not copyright stuff. It's stuff I've written, not written, but middle button, and it's very dodgy in places. That's hilarious, actually. I don't know if this page is on about it. There's on about visas and all sorts. I thought, that's hilarious. That is not me, so it proves it's not from you. Right, okay, that's so funny though. Hold on. Yeah, okay. What else can I tell you? Yeah, so you've got things like that. Don't matter at all. I'm not bothered about that. And I could white it out if I want, but I'm not going to. I'll leave it. Right, okay. It might add to the design. Anyway, I'm going to copy this now, put this on Word because my thing is on. What do you call it over there? PC is on, ready. Okay, you can also do them on your phone as well if you've got an app that will scan on your phone. Yeah, so you can. You've got a printer. It's got a printer. You can scan it on their printer, can't you? If you haven't got your own. Right. Okay, then. So I'm going to get going now and do this, and just introduce this.